Business Growth Talks podcast is created and hosted by Mark Hayward. In this show, we talk about how to grow a business in the growth stage. The growth stage is often marked by rapid developments, increased revenue, and an escalating customer base. In each episode, we talk to entrepreneurs and business owners who have grown businesses, and we cover topics like scaling processes, market expansion, financial management, human resource and talent development, and customer retention. If you are looking for actionable advice, tips, and techniques on how to grow, run and build your business, this is the podcast for you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Business Growth Talks. Today we're going to talk about, is Jay-Z the biggest musician in the world? We're going to talk about how he went from Brooklyn to billions. Join us as we deep dive into this extraordinary life and career of Jay-Z. From his humble beginnings in Marcy houses in Brooklyn to become the hip-hop first billionaire, Jay-Z's journey is a story of talent, hustle, and unprecedented success. But does this make him the biggest musician in the world? We'll explore his record sales, cultural impact, business ventures, and global influence and to unravel this mystery. Discover the man behind the legend, the mogul behind the music, and the debate that surrounds about his global status. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Business Growth Talks as we delve into the fascinating world of Jay-Z. And is he the ultimate king of music? Watch now to find out. Today, we're going to talk about Jay-Z. He was born Sean Corey Carter on December 4th, 1969. He is a rapper, entrepreneur, record executive, and media proprietor. Widely regarded as one of the greatest rappers of all time, he has significantly influenced the hip-hop music scene since the early 90s. His journey to billionaire status is marked by a combination of successful music career and his savvy business ventures. His music career began in the late 80s, but rose to fame in 1996 with his album Reasonable Doubt. His fluid and eloquent lyrics and unique style quickly earned him a place among hip-hop heavyweights. Over the years, he released numerous critically acclaimed albums, including The Blueprint, the Black Album, which I think is my favorite, and has won 23 Grammy Awards as last updated last year. Beyond music, Jay-Z's business acumen is evident in his diverse ventures. He co-founded the urban clothing brand Rocawear in 1999, which he later sold for $204 million. He also acquired a stake in NBA Brooklyn Nets, contributing to the team's rebranding, and moved to Brooklyn. His entertainment company, Roc Nation, established in 2008, represents a roster of high-profile artists and athletes. His investments extend to the tech industry as well, including a stake in Uber. He has also made significant moves in the luxury good market, exemplified by his involvement in the champagne brand Arme de Brigand and a cognac as well. Jay-Z's success is not just financial. He has been a prominent figure in advocating for social justice and reform. His influence extends beyond music and business, making him a cultural icon and a symbol for potential for success through resilience and innovation. His journey from the streets of Brooklyn to becoming hip-hop's first billionaire is a testament to his talent, business acumen, and strategic vision. We are now going to go into separate sections about Jay-Z's life, about what he's done, his successes. So we're going to start with his early life. Jay-Z's early life is a classic tale of overcoming adversity through talent and determination. Born Sean Corey Carter on December 4th, 1969 in Brooklyn, he grew up in Marcy House, a housing project in a neighborhood of Brooklyn. His childhood was marked by his challenges and hardships that deeply influenced his music and worldview. Raised by his mother, Gloria Carter, after his father, Adnis Reeves, left the family, Jay-Z's early life was steeped in the difficulties typified of inner city life during that era. The place that he lived in was plagued by violence, drugs, and poverty, which inevitably impacted his upbringing and future artistic expression. He attended Eli Whitney High School in Brooklyn, which he later transferred out of, and briefly attended George Westinghouse and Technical Education High School. It's during those formative years that he first became interested in music. Jay-Z's environment was instrumental in shaping his lyrical style. Growing up, he was exposed to various musical influences, including soul and funk records placed by his parents. These experiences laid the foundation for his deep understanding of rhythm and storytelling. He also developed an early interest in writing, filling notebooks with lyrics and ideas that would later form the basis of his music. Despite the challenging circumstances, Jay Z found an escape through music. He reportedly used to bang on beats on the kitchen table in his apartment, showing an early knack for rhythm. He soon became known in his neighborhood for freestyling ability with the nickname Jazzy, a moniker that would later evolve into his stage name, Jay Z. His entry into the music industry was not straightforward, with limited opportunities and resources. Jay Z used to sell albums, CDs, out of his car and struggled to find a record label willing to sign him. We are then going to now go into his first few albums, which I think is fascinating. Jay-Z's early album started in 1996, where he debuted Reasonable Doubt, and followed up with In My Life Volume 1 97 and Volume 2 Hard Knock Life in 98. It played a pivotal role in establishing him as a major figure in the hip hop industry. These albums would not only showcase his unique style as a rapper, but also laid the groundwork for enduring success and influence. Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's debut album, is often regarded as a classic in hip hop genre. It was acclaimed for its lyrical sophistication and the depth of his subject matter. The album encapsulated Jay-Z experiences of the streets, dealing with themes of drug trafficking, aspirations, and survival. It featured notable tracks like Can't Knock the Hustle and Brooklyn's Finest, the latter a collaboration with Notorious B.I.G. Despite its modest initial success, Reasonable Doubt has since become heralded as the greatest hip hop album of all time, showcasing Jay-Z's adept storytelling and mafioso rap style. In My Life Volume 1, the album marked a slight shift from his darker tones of the previous album, incorporating a more mainstream appeal. It included hits like Always Be My Sunshine and City Is Mine, reflecting Jay-Z's increasing fame and him grappling with the complexities of success. With the album received mixed reviews, it demonstrated Jay-Z's versatility and willingness to experiment with different styles. Volume 2 Hard Knock Life. This album was a commercial breakthrough for Jay-Z, featuring the Grammy-winning title track Hard Knock Life. It utilized a sample from the musical Annie, which became an anthem for struggles described in his lyrics. The album was a massive commercial success, significantly raising Jay-Z's profile into mainstream music industry. Jay-Z's style as a rapper is characterized by his nimble flow, clever wordplay, and ability to weave intricate narrative into his lyrics. He is known for his use of internal rhythms and metaphoric language, often drawing on his experiences from a challenging upbringing. His storytelling ability showed listeners to visualize the scenarios he described, making his music resonate with a wide audience. Additionally, Jay-Z's adaptability as an artist is notable. Over the years, he has successfully blended street-level realism with a flair for commerciality, managing to stay relevant in the rapidly evolving hip-hop scene. His capacity to evolve with the times while maintaining the core elements of his style has solidified his status as one of the greatest rappers in history. Now we're going to talk about that's his early life and his albums, and he's done lots and lots of different albums. I don't know how many he's actually done, but he's done a load. But we want to now go and delve into the business side. What's made him a billionaire, which some of you might be really interested in. Jay-Z's journey to become a billionaire is a testament to his extraordinary business acumen and entrepreneurial spirit, extending far beyond his successful music career. His diverse portfolio of investments and business ventures across a variety of sectors significantly contribute to the status as one of the wealthiest musicians in the world. Rockefeller Records. He co-founded this in 1995 as an independent label, which became the launchpad for his own music career and later for other artists. The label played a crucial role in establishing him as a major figure in the music industry. Rocawear. In 1999, Jay-Z extended to the fashion industry by co-founding urban clothing brand Rocawear. This brand was hugely successful, catering to the growing demand for hip hop influential fashion. In 2007, he sold the rights to Rocawear to Iconic Brand Group for 2004 million, a significant milestone in his wealth accumulation. He also has ventured into luxury goods market and which has been incredibly profitable, including champagnes and spirits. In 2006, he acquired a stake in the champagne brand and later bought the entire company. He also paid as a partnership with Bacardi with a cognac, which has been another successful venture. In 2015, Jay-Z made a massive move into the streaming industry by acquiring Tidal, a subscription-based music streaming service. Tidal differentiates itself from a high-fidelity sound quality and exclusive content. In 2021, Jay-Z sold a majority stake in Tidal to Square Inc., a deal that has significantly boosted his net worth. In 2008, Roc Nation founded in 2008. Roc Nation is an entertainment company that includes record labels, talent agencies, touring and concert production company, music, film and television production as well. It's also a music publishing house. Roc Nation represents some of the top artists and athletes, further diversifying Jay-Z's business interests. He also has real estate and art investments. Jay-Z has also invested in real estate and has an extensive art collection, which includes notable artists like Jean-Michel Basquiat. These investments not only reflect his personal interests, but also his contributes to his overall wealth. He has invested in startups and tech. Jay-Z has a keen eye for investing in promising startups, particularly in the technology industry. His investments portfolios include stakes in Uber, massive, JetSmarter, an app for booking private jets. Beyond music, Jay-Z is engaged in various philanthropic efforts, notably through the Sean Carter Foundation, which he co-founded with his mother. The foundation focuses on helping individuals face a social and economic hardship, further their education and institutions for higher learning. Now, one of the things that most people associate with Jay-Z, especially people who don't really like his music, they will know about his relationship with Beyonce. We're going to go into it now. Jay-Z's personal life with his relationship with Beyonce is one of the most followed and talked about aspects of his life, combined in two of the biggest names in music industry. They first met in the late 1990s. According to various reports, they were introduced to each other when Beyonce was around 18-year-olds, which would be around 1999 or 2000. They initially developed a friendship which is evident in their early collaborations, such as Jay-Z's 2002 song, Bonnie and Clyde, and Beyonce's 2003 song, Crazy in Love, which I actually think Beyonce's 2003 Crazy in Love is probably one of the best debut singles ever. I think it was a fantastic song. I think they used both Beyonce's great voice and Jay-Z's amazing lyrics as well. So the relationship was kept private in the early years. Both Jay-Z and Beyonce were notoriously discreet about their private lives, which added to an element of intrigue and speculation in the media and among fans. Despite the intense public interest, they managed to keep the details of their romance under wraps. Their music collaborations continued to fuel rumors about their romance, but it wasn't until 2004 when they appeared together in the MTV Video Music Awards became more evident they were a couple. They got married in April 4th, 2008 in a private ceremony. Reflecting their preference for privacy, the wedding was a closely guarded affair with very few details released to the public. They chose the date April 4th in particular because of their mutual appreciation for the number 4. Both were born on the 4th of the month, and the number has since appeared in various forms of their work. Life after their marriage. Following their marriage, they have continued to be a power couple in the music industry, frequently collaborating on songs and supporting each other's careers. They have also embarked on joint tours like in 2014 and 2018, which were commercial successes and well received by fans. The relationship hasn't been without their challenges. Both artists have used their music to express personal and relationship struggles. For example, in 2016 album Lemonade and Jay-Z's 2017 album 444. It addresses the themes of infidelity, forgiveness, reconciliation, and it offers a window into the complexities of their life. Together, Jay-Z and Beyonce have 3 children. The couple have been more open about their family life in recent years, sharing moments with their children on social media and in their music. Now, as a summary now, as a conclusion, the question I'm going to ask is Jay-Z the biggest musician at the moment in the world? So determining whether he's the biggest musician is quite a complex task, as it involves a range of factors, including album sales, cultural significance, financial success, and overall impact. I'm going to talk through some of these points with you. Album sales. While Jay-Z is one of the best-selling musicians with over 100 million records sold worldwide, there are artists who have sold more records. People like the Beatles, Michael Jackson, and Elvis Presley, for extension, have higher record sales. However, Jay-Z's sales are impressive, especially with the genre of hip hop, and he has numerous platinum and multi-platinum albums. In terms of cultural significance, Jay-Z is undoubtedly one of the most significant figures in contemporary music. He has been a major influence in shaping hip hop genre and has been a trendsetter in both music and fashion. His lyrics often reflect social, economic, and political issues, contributing to his importance of his cultural conversations. As one of the few billionaires in the music industry, Jay-Z's financial success is unparalleled in hip hop and rare in the broader music world. His transition from musician to mogul through a variety of business ventures sets him apart from his peers. This financial achievement is a significant part of his legacy and influence. Jay-Z's impact extends beyond music and business. His philanthropic efforts, advocacy for social justice, and role as a mentor to young artists demonstrates a commitment to using his platform for a positive change. Additionally, his story for overcoming adversity to achieve success is inspirational for many. Let's compare him with other artists. Jay-Z is a monumental figure. The title, the biggest musician in the world, is subjective and often varies depending on the criteria used. In terms of pure musical influence and recognition, people like, or artists like the Beatles and Michael Jackson still hold the title due to the transformative impact of their music in the landscape. In the hip hop genre specifically, Jay-Z is certainly a contender for the top spot, but artists like Eminem, Tupac, and Notorious B.I.G. are also significant figures in this considerable influence. He is undoubtedly, Jay-Z is one of the most significant and successful figures in the music industry, especially in hip hop. His combination of musical talent, business acumen, and cultural influence is rare and impressive. While it is difficult to definitively label him the biggest artist globally due to the subjective nature of such a title and the presence of influential artists across various genres, he is certainly a key figure in the conversation. My last thoughts are, business-wise, being a billionaire, Jay-Z is one of the biggest musicians, moguls. Is he the biggest musician, like for sales? No. There are people that have sold more albums and had a bigger influence in the music industry. As I said, Beatles, Michael Jackson, for example. Now, the interesting thing for me, is he the biggest person in hip hop? And that is really difficult to be able to define. Eminem, Dre, Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., they are all in this generation that came through at the same time or similar times and really pushed hip hop into the mainstream media. And that is incredible, being able to move a music industry into the mainstream so effectively and so well has made it one of the biggest genres of music out there at the moment. But I don't think he is the biggest, even the biggest hip hop artists. financially, wealth-wise, undoubtedly. But I think that there are people, for me, Eminem and Dr. Dre, the impact they've had on the hip hop industry is probably more influential. I do Jay-Z's music, and I do have listened to albums, especially the early albums. I definitely listened to and very much enjoyed. But it is a very difficult thing to be able to talk through and be able to agree. And I want to hear your thoughts. Is Jay-Z the biggest musician? Is Jay-Z the biggest hip hop artist? Put your thoughts in the comments below. I'd be fascinated to hear your thoughts. Look, if you've enjoyed this content, please do give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate. As I say, drop in your thoughts in the comments. Please do hit the subscribe button. It really does help the channel, and I really want to get my thoughts on these artists and the interviews on Mondays out to the widest audience. So thank you so much for you. If you have made it to the end of this show, thank you so much for your time, and on to the next one.
Thank you for listening to Business Growth Talks. This podcast is released every Monday, so don't miss an episode by subscribing to all podcast platforms, including Apple and Spotify. Have a great day.